Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Scrabble Y by Palfly Kampling. We are almost to the final Scrabble puzzle. I wonder what Palfly will set after he gets past Z. All right, I guess we'll find out. So we do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these thermometers in the grid. Don't get fooled. These are just 3 separate thermometers that happen to overlap right here. So the thermometers have a circle, which represents the bulb of the thermometer, and then a line coming out of the bulb. Now, if you think about one of those like mercury thermometers, it's got the bulb and it's got the stick coming out of it. Lower temperatures are towards the bulb. So lower numbers are towards the bulb here. So whatever digit we put in the bulb, say a 2, the next digit has to be strictly larger than 2. It doesn't have to go 3, 4. It doesn't have to go in order. But we have to get larger. So we could go 2, 4, 5, for example, or 2, 4, 6, or 2, 3, 6. What we can't do is go 2 and then 1, because 1 is smaller than 2. We also can't do 2, 2, because 2 is still not bigger than 2. All right. So that's thermometers. We also have numbered rooms outside the grid. So the way these work, say this 4 here. So the clue outside the grid indicates the digit which has to be placed in the nth cell in the corresponding direction, where n is the digit placed in the first cell in that direction. So starting from this 4, we look at the first cell in that direction. Let's say it's a 3. Then we count 1, 2, 3, and this is where that clue has to go, the 4. So if this was instead of 5, we would place the 4 down here. Well, that wouldn't work, but that's how that numbered room would work. All right, and so this 3 here, we would start here. Say this was a 4. Just an example that won't work, but if this was a 4, then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put a 3 there. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so this thermo is pretty open. So, all right, let's talk about numbered rooms a little bit. First of all, you can't put a 1 next to a numbered room clue that isn't itself a 1. Because this is saying in this cell, place a 3. But there's already a 1 there. We can't put both a 1 and a 3 there. Similarly, we can't put itself next to itself. Again, unless it's a 1. But none of these are 1s. We don't have to worry about it. We can't put it next to itself because that says in cell 1, 2, 3, we need a 3. That would repeat 3 in the row. So we've banned 1 and itself from every digit next to a numbered room clue. So that means this can't be a 4. So we could go 1, 2, 3, right? So this could be a 3, but it can't be 4, and it could be 5, 6. It can't be lower than 3, or we wouldn't be able to fill 2 smaller digits. What else can I do here? I noticed that this isn't 3. I don't know how helpful that is, but if this was 3, this would have to be a 4, and that doesn't work. So we could go 1, 2, 3, though. So this could be 2, 4, or 5, essentially. It can't be 1 because this has to be smaller than it, and it can't be 6 because it has to be bigger than it, and then 3 is out because of the numbered room clue. If this was a 2, this would be a 3. That doesn't seem to really matter, does it? How about the 3 numbered room clue here? So this can't be 1. So I'm gonna actually seed this as 1 through 6. It's not gonna be 1. It's not gonna be 3, and it's not 4 because of the row. Now 2 would put a 3 here, and that's actually no good because if there was a 2 here and then a 3 here, this would have to go 3, 2, 1 in order to work as a thermo. But now we have 2 2s. So we can't make this a 2. So actually, the 3 is placed up here in one of these 2, meaning none of these are 3 and none of these are 3. Interesting. So 2 can't go to 3. 2 would go to 4, 5, or 6. This can't be a 3, so it's from 1 to 4, because we could go 4. So we can't go... Okay, so actually, we can eliminate 5 from here, because 5 would force this to be 6, and that would break this cell, right? We'd do 5, then 6, and then nothing here. So that's not 5, and that means this can't be 4 either. If this was 4, this would be a 5, 6 pair. That seems okay. All right, well, we narrowed things down a bit. This actually can't be a 3 because this can't be a 4. And then It can't be a 4 because this can't be a 5. All right. But making the bulb smaller doesn't actually help a whole lot. If this was a 2, this would be 3. That seems okay. Put 3 down here. Now, if this was 6, this would be 3. This would be 6, this would be 5, this would be 3, and this would be 3. I suppose that would force this to be 1, right? Because this couldn't be 3. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking ahead like that, but I'm just kind of... Sometimes I just have to explore the puzzle to see what's going on. So 4 is going to go here, here, or here. Oh, right. Okay, so this is something I didn't really scan over here when I was penciling this. 5 or 6 with a 4 down here, and there's a given 4 there. So it actually forces this to be 3, 2, 1, and that gives us a much nicer start. So that's our 3 then. We probably still had to do this logic. I don't think it really affected much from missing that for a while. 4 is oh yeah, this places a 4 here, which then places a 4 here. The 3 puts the 4 there for the numbered room clue. Now, I think I might want to, let's see. Let's pencil this 2 first. So we're going to start with 1 through 6. It can never be 1 or 2. And it can't be 4 because of the row. Now, it can't be 3 because there's already 1 sitting there. And it can't be 5 because there's already 4 sitting there. So the only place is 6, and I put the 2 there. I wanted to look at the 3 next. So starting with 1 through 6. It can't be 1 or 3. 2 and 4 are in the box. And so this is telling us 3 is over here in one of these 2. Now this pair is a 3, 3, 5 pair. But the 3 is over here, so this can't be 3. So that's 5 and that's 3. All right. Now down here, this is going to be 1, 5, 6. And here this is going to be 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, where's 1 in this box? We can limit it because it's not going to repeat on this thermo. So 1's one of these 2. Now this doesn't end in 6. So this is 2, 3. Oh, this can't be 2 or 3. This has to be a 4 because it's not 2, 3, or 5, and it's definitely not a 6 because there would be nothing larger. So this is a 4, and then now this can't be 6, so this has to be bigger than 4. But so it's a 5. All right, well that was clean. 5 in one of these 2. What do I want to do here? We know there's a 2 up here. What about this 6? Oh, sorry, I didn't update this guy. This is a 5. So this 6, let's start with 1 through 6 again. It's not 1, it's not 6, it's not a 5 because of the box. So 2 would put a 6 here, that's okay. 3 would put a 6 here, that's okay. 4 would put a 6 here, that's okay. In fact, this is 1, 5, 6. Let's see. We need a 1 in this column. Is there anything else I haven't thought about? All right, 5, 6 puts it over here. I think we got all the numbered room clues. All right, let's fill out these triples. We've got the 1, we've got the 2, and then we need the 6. This is a naked 1. This isn't 2 or 6. All right, so that's a 1. I probably should have just penciled that earlier. Let's try to avoid clutter. That puts the 1 over here, and then this is a 5, 6 pair. So this is a 5, 6 pair, so this is the 3 for the column. So this can't be 3, which means this can't be 6. So that's 4 and 2. 6 and 2, that's 3, 4, and 2. 2 puts a 6 there. That's not a 6 anymore. This is just a 1, 5 pair. This can't be 1, so that's 6, that's 2. And then down here, I need the 1 and 3. We know the order. So that's 3, that's 1. And finally, there's got to be something here. Oh, yeah, we placed the 3 here. So that's 5, that's 6, 5. 1, 5, 1, 6. All right. As always, a very nice puzzle, Palfly. I think there were quite a few spots that took me a bit to get to that I could have seen earlier, like forcing this 3 here. Maybe would have simplified this column, but I think I would have still had to do similar logic. There were several times where I placed half of a numbered room clue and didn't follow up on it, but we got there eventually. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.